doesn't have the activate button. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, now to deal with those guys. You come to me. Okay. When I hit with that, it hurts a lot, which is, you know, to be expected. You could have just died from that. How about now? There we go. It's like, give me a second while I'm getting ready to hit you. I can hear another spider, I think. I think good. I think good. Also, there must be some lava nearby because I see my warmth indicator going crazy high when I'm down the stairs. You're a Centurion drone. You're a Centurion drone and you come from Rubberman. Rubberman made that cute little thing for us. Thank you, Rubberman. Let's use our rings to heal up a little bit before we go forward. Okay. Another spider. And another spider. Are they just being manufactured nearby? I'm hot. No! Get light, get light, get light. Come on, cool down, be able to move. We will never be able to move because it's too hot. See, I was not kidding about the heat. The heat is nasty. I'll have to remember to pick those up. Hopefully I will. See, there's something down there that's making me feel really hot. Lava has this sort of boom effect. I'm warm. Yes, let's put our armor back on though. I one-shot that spider. At the same time, it's a tiny spider. I know it, but still. Allow me to feel good about myself. How many times I've been one-shot by stupid Nords? You know, with a stupid two-handed weapon. So, yeah. We have still a sphere over there. And more what? What's attacking me now? I think I'm gonna have to get rid of those for the sake of you know, seeing what's around me and not confusing them. More spiders. I swear, they're just being manufactured. Feels good. I know it's hot, so yeah, clothing wise, so that's clothing as well. But, oh no! There we go. See the heat? My goodness. It's gotta be, oh, right there. There's lava right below it. Okay, let's try to cross it quickly. This is whew, hot, 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 hot. Not so hot. creature? Ash Slave, what the fluff are you doing here? Don't shock me to death. What is an ash creature doing down there? I'm really hoping that's enough. I'm really thinking that's not gonna be enough. Don't shock me. Don't shock me. Die. Die, damn it. What on earth are you doing here? Ooh. And I'm down to... I know! No idea. Is there more of them? Is this one lost? I would like to find an actual bed that I can use. Dwemer scroll, okay, that's pretty. Dwemer, oh, flame sword, but I don't know how to use that. I can't carry it. I have to be extremely picky about what I take. It's too hot to rest. Oh shit, I must be standing on lava again. And here there's gonna be enemies. No. There is going to be enemies as soon as I close my eye. I need to rest, not because of my fatigue or magicka, none of that, but because I actually need to rest and we leveled up. Dong! You can't rest in lava. Odd, I know. Or next to lava. Jeez, this game is so unfair sometimes. We still want more personality. Speed, because I hate being slow. Intelligence, so we can boost our enchanting. Maybe that would be a smart move. I'm tired, I'm comfortable, I'm peckish. It's like everything is so wrong. We did rest for 7 hours, but without an actual bed, it's not very efficient. It's better than it was before. We're not exhausted anymore. We have regained some brain power. Okay. That's where the lava was. We still have to explore over there. And here we're good. The local map seems to confirm that, but we can never know for sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let it cool down, cool down, cool down. We're not gonna go much lower than that, so now we go dun 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 dun, and the idea is to get out of the lava before we get too hot and completely immobilized. Centurion sphere seems to be forever confused. You have a sword, you know. Forgot to use its sword. Not my problem. There's another spider. Null, how do you feel about Ashfall in its current state? In its current state, I feel that I want to be able to cook things. Let me see. The one thing that I do need to tweak, because I think it's a little too harsh, is this. And you see I forgot to do it. I get tired very quickly, and so my magicka gets to 0 very quickly because the intelligence debuff is high. Otherwise, as it is, no, I don't have right now. I don't have any more feedback for Merlord. I like all of it, absolutely all of it. And because of this, you can, like, even if you think that something is too hard, too easy, you can just tweak it until you love it. The other day we made a Dwemer, so I just disabled the hunger for the Dwemer, and it worked beautifully. So I feel it's amazing. But then again, I think everybody knows that already. Maybe not that it's amazing, but that I think it's amazing, which might not be. It's the same thing. In that case, I'm fairly certain about my opinion. No, it's great. I love it. Looking forward to the cooking, the additional diseases. Of course, I might not feel the same way when I'm, playing and dying because of it. But ooh, lava, there you are. Come on, little drone. Let me hit you just once. Will do. Thirsty, obviously. Strolling around the lava, what do I expect? Apart from that, how are you doing now? Ooh, question. Now you'll tell me if it's I saw a mod that simply mods that little cursor on the minimap, which I'm completely hiding. Never mind. But you know the minimap. You have the cursor there, and I saw that it was modded. You can change the texture for it, and I was wondering, is this completely, or can it be made independent of the map itself? As in, I'm getting back to get lost. I know I'm very. But not having the map, not having the mini-map, but having just that arrow pointing wherever you're looking at, I think would make Get Lost actually really, really, really good to play. Right now I'm playing without it on a different install, and it's fun mostly, and I enjoy it, and I go, oh, finally a road sign, and I'm really happy to see those again, which is great. But not knowing whether I'm facing north or south is what would prevent me from using Get Lost all the time, really. Or disable the main map and keep the mini map that, let's face it, doesn't give a lot of information. I don't know. If you can disable hunger, thirst, sleep, does that mean it's currently compatible with nom? Yes, King. If you want to keep nom for the hunger and thirst, you can. That way you get the hot, cold, wet effect. You can disable the sleep effect. Yes, you can. It's just maybe it's running two heavily scripted mods at the same time to get the same thing. And yeah, you can. Short answer, yes, you can. Okay, we've taken care of that. Give me some really. There's nothing we can do with trap things. We can bash things open and destroy our weapons completely in the process. But right now we do not know how to remove traps. Shiny! Yes. I suppose I could make it a bit configurable to have one or the other disableable. Regarding the structure, I think they're the same one, but Morris Crit Extender could make use. I don't care one bit for the texture, just knowing where I'm facing, because I love really with no map, and even if I'm not going to Tamriel Rebuilt, I don't know Tamriel Rebuilt very well, just a couple of cities. But even in Morrowind, Vadenfell, really getting lost, like in the beginning, I adore that. I absolutely love it. But then when I've been fighting and I go, right, which direction was I? And then I have no choice but to keep going forward and pick a direction, keep going forward until I reach a landscape, a road sign or anything. Disable the big one, keep the tiny one. That doesn't say much. I think maybe it would be the easiest. But then again. And I'm not going to try to really do anything with that. I know it has a dart in it. I'll be okay without an extra dart, considering I don't even know how to throw one. Let's go. Oh, your water. Mm. NR Misk Water, what do you know? I'm not home. I don't even have pen and paper. That's a bit silly. Let me see, I'm gonna start the Discord on that. That's something that I need to keep track of and give it to Merlord so that that becomes compatible with Ashfall. Oh, come on, I don't want to log in. I don't even remember my password and stuff. Oh well, I'll just have to use the sun. That's exactly what you suggested, and you know what? I did think, let's try that. There's just a tiny problem. I'm very demanding, I know. You know, there's the MWSE clock block. That's amazing. So I know right now that it's 5:18 in the afternoon for my character, but clock block is actually attached to the minimap. So no minimap, no clock block. Because I was like, come on, you can figure this out. You look at the time, you figure, you know, where the sun is in the morning, and, you know, you go to Balmora, say, where you know what's north, what's south. I was going to do it now, but without the clock block, it's kind of hard. And I know you can press T, and I could get the actual watch item. Fine, I could. Adding a couple of mods, I could actually work around it and make it more immersive, because I would have to take my pocket watch out, like Huskabar does. Huskabar actually has the pocket watch. It's just spoiled. I'm used to having my clock block right there in the minimap, and then I don't have it and I go, oh, it's impossible to have the time anymore. I'm going to use that. It works great, it doesn't. I mean, 25 to 75, it's a bit of luck. We'll see. Oh, you shit bastard. And it did say trap. It did say it. I'm an idiot. How are we doing? I mean, I got a scroll of vitality. Oh, it's not so bad. All that for a dagger that I can't pick up. I mean, we're still far, guys. We have to be smart about what we pick up. Also, we have to be smart about not triggering traps, but that's a work in progress. And hello, you are nothing. Not seeing a trapdoor up or down, so there's got to be another level either above me or below me that has a door. Let's double check for those little buttons that Rubberman's added. Then again, I've explored quite thoroughly. Potion of eternal. Oh, it's a bottle. That's what it is. Rub the bottle. Yes, but we gotta save. It's Rubberman. Rubberman wants us to rub the bottle. I'm guessing I need an item or a key. I mean, do I need a mug? Do I need a goblet? Do I need another goblet? No. There's something I need to be able to rub the bottle. I don't know what it is.
Sarah.
Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. AMX 304. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Lovely to have you. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying, and that's your second month. We're like old friends already. How are you doing? Prof, you've been in that ruin. Did you successfully rub the bottle? Did you rub the bottle good? Do I need a piece of cloth? I got a feeling I need an item. I need an item. A piece of cloth would make sense. It would. Welcome back, Prof. The bot has reset for some reason. The bot likes to reset for some reason. I didn't do it, I promise you. You didn't get this far. I hope I'm not spoiling it for you. But you know, I'm going back and forth so much. Being generally confused. You're trapped. Didn't I open you? Let's break a different weapon, shall we? You're empty. Brilliant. I'm gonna look for something cloth-like. I mean, really, I could use a sleeve or something, but there you have it. Let's get ready to go again. It's gonna be hot. Let's catch our breath here. Actually, let's check that there isn't a piece of cloth here either. I'm saying piece of cloth. That's the only thing that comes to mind. We took the cube. I still don't know if or how to put it back. None of these can be activated. This is nice. I think when I took it, disappeared.
Not even death can save you from me.
I think the bot resets again for some reason. Audel is currently in the plane, so I'm not going to message him. It's like, please fix my bot. It's greeting people all the time. You made that bot way too polite, honestly. Are you first? Wait, there you go. That's the smart thing to do. That's definitely the smart thing to do. In the meanwhile, I see nothing here. Let's go back. And I don't think everyone had used first anyway. There were still septims to be found with first before. I'm still going to pick you back up. Temperature going down. Down, 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 down. And here we go. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. And honestly, it should be nearly impossible to walk there with the lava this close. I'm completely out of coffee. Oh wait, hang on. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I am not seeing anything I can rub the bottle with. And what that guy was doing in here, I have no idea. You were a regular ash slave. Yeah, it's a basic ash slave. That was plenty odd, but there you have it. Nothing pickable that I can see. I mean, yes, it's the sword, but I don't think the sword is going to help me much rubbing the bottle. I'm warm. Nah, that happens. I'm thinking we are in the Imperial Cult, and I do have Divine Intervention. Being here, where would it take me all the way back to Vivek, you think? I mean, Ebonheart, Seidenine, Vivek, Ebonheart is somewhere there. Where would it take me? I kind of doubt there's a shrine in Tel Branora, but I'm kind of tempted to give it a try. Save. The effect for Divine Intervention is very cool. And we are... Yes. Oh, Sadrith. Sadrith Mora. You know what? Can do. I was starting to get a serious headache. It was Sadrith. It's a bit closer. We're completely overburdened. Like, even if we were there and we continued over there, we would be unable to travel. And the truth is, I badly need some water. So I am going to abandon you. I know it's shameless, but I am going to abandon you. Get some water. Have a quick. No, you're so green. I'm hating you for being so green. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do better than that right now, but I'm going to abandon you anyway. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Just leaving you with a Jenga. You know what to do, right? Here we go. Oh no, it collapsed. The first one is easy. The second one, doable. The third one, I'm really annoyed with this. I mean, I know there's the shadow here, but this... Please give me a second where I try to tweak the camera green, fake green color just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let me see. Oh, and I moved it even. Weird, I kept getting the spam message. Even though if what the there we go. The spam message for Jenga, you weren't spamming it, were you? Where's there are better ish. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. I'm not sure that the message is from the bot. I'll have to ask Adele to be sure. To be absolutely sure. Okay, better with water. Better with water. You know what we need in this game? We need a house. And I can't remember if we got the house above Caius. Did we get that? Am I a member? I am a member. Sword components. Hello. Oh wow. I mean, the sword itself could be a better drawing, I think. And the font, it looks like it was really tiny and it's been stretched too much. But still, that's it's nice. And all of this is not mine. I shall not take it. I shall not take it. And that's fighter skill supply chest. I do have a shitload of stuff to repair.
What is this about?
So we'll see how many hammers I can carry and go outside. Of course, you made me pick up everything again. That is the weirdest thing. I'm gonna rest. Get my intelligence back and then go outside and fix everything. Okay, keep those for the time being. Now, you know how Wolverine Hall is, you know, confusing at best. Mage's Guild. And then I have Rebirth has modded it, Perma has one mod, and my other install has another one. So honestly, in the end, I have no idea, even less than before, where I'm supposed to go. And this will take me nowhere. Oh, it takes me to the jail. Not interested. Under sun and sky, I greet you warmly. Indeed, a jolly gamer, lovely to see you. You and your moon sugar, no less. Always a plus, always a plus. How are you doing? I'm hungry. I was eating lots of stuff because it was heavy, and now I'm almost completely out of actual food. And not doing great with the water either. Yeah, I think it's a good thing that we went back to town. That's okay. It's good. It's good for the knees. Oh, it's a crate. Whoa. Alright, we're taking cover and we're fixing things. Because we've been bashing stuff with our weapons to open them. With some amount of success, mind you. What's new with you, Jolie? Oh, new hammer, sorry. Close. And that's it. I've used up all my hammers. Bummer. Bummer. Well, I'm glad I didn't get hit by that one. Definitely. You're all good. That's great to hear. How are you? That's a lovely sky. I still think it's fast. I'm going to even slow down the speed. Whee! Ouch! Okay, let's go indoors. I don't know, maybe I'm like a walking tin. That's... Oh, Jasmine followed me here. Good stuff! Oh, lovely. Jasmine had all my hammers. I'm a terrible friend. I'm just glad that Jasmine's body found me so I can get my hammers back. It's just terrible. I'm a terrible person. Good, but now... I'm sorry she's dead. I really am. I wanted to go, you know, keep her alive a bit longer. I actually could resurrect her with the console, but right now, basically, every time I teleport, she's gonna teleport back to me. So she's like a container. It's like a portable container of some sort, which is also a horrible thing to say. Alright, I need to sell stuff. Fighters Guild, do you have someone who barters? This is mine. Really? But I used up all the hammers.
I take it you want something. Well, what is it?
I don't want trading. I want to sell things. And he's given me orders, but that's why we were trying to travel to that Dwemer ruin in the first place. I'm looking at this new MG, XE, MWS and Lua stuff, so I needed to sit down and take on board the huge potential of modern Morrowind modding. You know what? Not even joking. You're right. It does so many things. I don't understand how it does it, but it does it, and it's just amazing the amount of things that can happen in your game now without even an ESP. So it's really, really good. Do you have your eyes on some mods in particular, or shaders with MGE? You get all kinds of really cool shaders as well. Oh, he does barter. That's rude. Porundi. There's no need to be mean about this. So that would be the shrine. Good. Let's go pray to Talos. Feels good.
Speak freely, friend.
Okay, I would like to sell you stuff if I may. I don't really have anything to sell. I need to go to the Dwemer Museum. It just works. It really does. It really does just work. I mean, you know, it crashes sometimes. Though I don't think it's because of MGE or Lua mods. It's typically the other ones. Yeah, we need to go to the Dwemer Museum. That's a fact. Let's see what sort of marks I've got. Do I even... Yes. The camp, Jasmine's house, Balmora. We're definitely making a new mark. So we have Sadrith Mora as well. It's a good mark to have. think we can load Morrowind down with new, better animation like we do the newer games. Animations is... That's the thing, isn't it? It's like the last frontier of Morrowind. Okay, not exactly. Like we know, again, using we as very, very broadly, but we do know how to make animations for Morrowind. It's just that everyone who's ever tried, and that's not me, anyone who's ever tried says it's a terrible, terrible pain. Greatness 7 is working on tools for animation. That's lovely. That's really cool because it looks all very stiff, shall we say. Object animations are doable. Still a pain in like creatures. Is it just for character / creatures? Because they have different skeletons, I believe. I'm looking at loads of mods. There's just so many to check out. I think I'll be occupied for the next decade or so. You don't have time. You don't have time. The next decade is going to be the new frontier for Morrowind. It's going to be Morrowind VR. Can you see yourself running around? Morrowind VR with Ashland integration, so you're actually sweating loads when you're running around the Molagamor region and freezing to death, maybe not to death, but feeling kind of cold when you're in Solstein. Does that mean we need a new skeleton in Morrowind as well? I don't know enough about animation, and I don't even know that tool that Greatness is working on. But what about Blender? Does that go with Blender? With the Blender plugin? You've played Morrowind in VR. It's one of the better games for VR. How did you do that? How did you do that? I mean, I know Open Morrowind, you can port it to all kinds of platforms, including a phone, and you can do all kinds of things, but VR? Am I any good at... Mysticism is fine. Mysticism is fine. But I already have telekinesis, soul trap, that's really all the sort of spells. Ooh, absorb health. That could be handy. Do you know... not that, sorry. Do you know absorb health? That being said, we've been adventuring for a long time. We haven't had our booze forever. We're gonna have to drink. Burden... that's not... Ooh. Let's buy that, you never know. Because I had no potion. A little too late for that, isn't it? Restore a companion. I should have, bought that before. Oblivion and Skyrim both have strange visual glitches. And Morrowind doesn't. Not sure this is the best music for the area. I'm still overburdened. Says who and for what? Oh, for the booze. Now let's drink it. There we go. Life's better with booze. How do I dump everything? We're going to have to move in Jasmine's house. That's what we're gonna have to do. We're moving in Jasmine's house. I'm not sure I have enough to recall. I do not. Can I? Thank you. Just a couple of hours. And a couple more hours. is a program called Warp X that makes some game work for Oculus. You know what? I think somebody was telling me about that. Most games have glitches, weird movements, scaling issues, things are on the proper side. Yeah, that makes sense. But Morrowind works great. Oh wow! I don't really recommend that program because of how few games are actually playable. Yes, but then if Morrowind works, what else do you need? You don't need anything else. Okay, I might be very alone on that opinion, but still, that's really cool. Khajiit has tunes for you. Exactly, that would be the Elsewhere music, totally. But the Sadrith Mora, I think that song was packaged with the Telvanni cities, but it just doesn't work. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. This is so cruel. This is so crazy cruel. She teleports to us every time. Dead. Here's what's happening. She was grievously wounded. And we managed to bring her back to life. However, she doesn't know us. She doesn't remember us. She just doesn't remember us. That's the sad truth. That's the way it is. But she kind of likes us, so we can still hang in her house. You still need Subnautica. Morrowind isn't the only game you need. I do agree. I do agree. But, you know, if there was Morrowind and then a few other games that I might like, then I would still try it because Morrowind would be enough motivation to give it a go. We have repaired our weapons. We are going to go and sell things, but let's just get rid of the stuff that we want to equip anyway. We're stripping a little, but Jasmine doesn't mind. The scroll, it's fine, it makes sense. Scroll doesn't work with equipped items, which makes sense. You don't want to accidentally strip completely because you're just there we are, we're in town, because you're just moving items from your inventory. It's time for work. Have a good day and enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Prof. I really appreciate you being there and remembering names of mods that I can't quite remember. Good luck for work. Just a couple of days before your long weekend. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. And I look forward to seeing you. Maybe Thursday morning, but then again, you'll be working, so no pressure. Have a good day. Have a good day. A great day at work. No. Alright. Bye, Prof. All the things I want to keep. That. And that. The rest I don't need. Okay. Everything else, you know, what Jasmine had, basically I can sell. Booze, we'll drink something maybe when we're in Ariel's. Good. And then I'll take everything and go to the Dwemer Museum. I think I have the Dwemer Museum in stone. It would really be a great shame. Jasmine, you're very sweet, Jasmine, but I want you to go home, stay home. There we go. She'll reappear home. Maybe. Don't follow me like that, Jasmine. You're not my companion anymore. Okay? Good. This is pretty, don't get me wrong. It's pretty as a spider, and I took no weapon at all because I'm off to the market. So, gigantic crab, I saw you, but bugger off. Ugly spider, I saw you, but, you know, just leave me be for the time being. I'm off to the market. It's from Neuromancer. It could be. Then again, there's I'm sure it's used in a couple of things. Jack Armitage and Shadowrun. The more old school, the more likely it is to be the reference. Ariel, hello. Do you remember me? You remember me and you love me. That's excellent. That's the sound of the red clanfear that's been chasing us for ever since we played. Really, it's after us. Oh wow, 700. What is so? One dart is 35 septims. Would you just give me your 800? Oh, that's good stuff. Thank you. Right. Daedric Warhammer. I mean, I'm not that rich, but we could get rich enough to buy a Daedric Warhammer eventually. Thing is, Ariel, you don't have an awful lot of things that I want. We'll get a pack of cards. The thing is, Ariel really likes me, and mercantile is one of my, you know, main skills. So, and we don't have harder barter because Morrowind Rebirth already tweaks the prices of things, pretty much everything. So I felt that putting harder barter in the mix would just undo what Rebirth is doing. But as far as trading goes and money, you do get a lot richer in Rebirth than you do with harder barter. Okay, let's see what card we got.
I can tell.
You can tell, I know you can tell. You're amazing.
Where's that slave?
I got a Corpus Stalker. It's one of the less good ones, honestly, but we didn't have it, so I guess it's good. Since we got our stuff back from Jasmine, we have the bedroll again. Now, maybe her armor got damaged. There we go. It's not that we're going to sell it for, you know, more because it's fully repaired. But that. It's one of our skills and we want to level it up. Oh, we're done? Oh well. Ariel, anything else I can buy from you? Because, you know, you don't have a lot of money. I can buy a hammer. Oh, I really don't need to make any sort of weapons or bolts. I'm not going to buy another pack. Vitality, that could be useful, I suppose. We can go for that. Because very quickly my little enchanted rings are starting to be quite inadequate, let's be honest. Quite inadequate. Can't use that anyway. This is untouched, it's not as good. Soul Trap on target. Come on, we know the spell. Mysticism is the one school of magic where we are decent. So no. If you had a restore health, you know, magic actually is quite good to have as well. Here we go. Okay. And then we can get our money back selling some of those orcish pieces. I know they're, you know, valuable and stuff, but maybe it's not too much of a stretch. Let's give it a try. Oh, okay, nice. So for making mods in this new fancy modern Morrowind, are there any new development tools I could check out? If you know how to code, then yes, definitely. That's the, I would say that's the biggest new tool available. If you know Lua, then from what people are saying, fairly easily you can code things if you know Lua. If not, no, I'm tempted to say no. I could be wrong. If you want to build places, there's a construction set. Greatness 7 was working on a construction set Blender merge. No, you're here. Thank you. Excellent. No, actually, if you have the link to, at the beginning of the stream, I was urging people to join the Discord. But if you have a link for the Discord, the Morrowind Discord, then please feel free to put it in the chat, because it's good to be there. It's good to be there. Whether you're modding or you want, thank you. Good. All right. Solipund. We need to go to Solipund. That is very true. But I don't want to go there just for that quest that we have. We had that secret note or something. I also want to go there for the Mages Guild quest, because it's stupid to go there twice. We have a skull that we need to return to, you know. So let's do that and see if I can get the quest. Coding is your main thing. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Make things. There's a lot to do. I would recommend you do have a look at, you know, what people are saying on the Morrowind Discord, because if someone is already coding, you know, working on smithing, we've got a couple of mods now between Merlord's realistic repairs and Rubberman's Get Sharp to make something else for armorer and repairs might be a little redundant. Then again, you could come up with something that neither of them thought of and do something better.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to go to Balmora, but you're telling me there are enemies. Like, is there a slaughterfish in the water? And the Sill Strider is scared? Fine. Anyway, we need to grab our gear. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, distant land. I did forget to rerun the distant land, that's interesting. You can see, or you could see, just how much Rebirth flattens the land. It's a lot. And you can only see it in this region, because basically I had my load order was wrong. That's interesting. We know it. Transmaster likes it flat. Flatter. Flat is maybe a bit too much. What? How? What? Who? Oh, this bloody bandit. Like, what's your level? 1000? Anyway, I got nothing. Where's my... Jasmine, where's your house, Jasmine? Jasmine, where's your house?